Gotta get a little better with the sword. That's all it is. It's too bad that run was looking good. Get better. That's the idea, anyway. How much have you played with Fast Stab? I played with it a bit yesterday and was extremely horrible with it, and I hate it forever. It seems better early. I feel like it's absolutely abysmal early. I mean, I'm probably just not good with it, but like, I'd almost rather have no upgrades than Fast Stab. Dome Keeper or Brotato? You gotta go Dome Keeper. To be fair, though, I've only played the demo of Brotato, so it's hardly a fair comparison. Dome Keeper's so good. Love triangles. Which I guess is already a term. I mean, I love triangles, just to be clear. I got this, don't worry about it. Okay, maybe worry about it a little bit. Go up and take a carrying upgrade for sure. This level of greed, how you got your high score? Yeah, you gotta be this greedy. Which also means that you die a fair amount if you play like me. Which is probably clear if you've been watching this stream for a little bit now. Gotta drop one. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Yeah, early triangles especially seem to be so impactful that it's worth being reckless a little bit. Just ignore the first wave. Yeah, I wonder how long you can get away with that. For one wave, but I mean, time stops when the wave appears. So like, how long once the wave starts would you do it? Greed the water? I mean, you gotta. It's maybe worth forcing the turn 1 gadget. Fruit, oh no. Not the fruit. What's the fruit? It makes me go zoom. One triangle. Now I have to buy an actual wave timer. Also, I'm probably like close to dead. Nah, I've still got a decent amount. What if I didn't buy a wave timer? Immediately after saying I have to. What if I didn't instead? Hold on. I'm not saying the fruit is definitely methamphetamines, but the classic methamphetamine fruit. Popular for millennia. Okay, fine. I'll get the hostile proximity meter. This fruit is the one weird trick your doctors don't want you to know. So this run is blessed, but I may still manage to mess it up for myself. So it's within my power. I'm gonna take the health now. Ah. This enough to upgrade my carrying? Yes. Turns out it is. As someone who sees medical providers in California, how often do you end up with weirdos who believe in fake woo-woo shit? Never. I go to people who have medical degrees. If I need a medical provider. I've had very good experiences with pretty much anybody I've seen here. And Lord knows I see a fair amount of doctors. I'm sure there's, you know, the crazy people out there. I have not had any of those experiences. However, when I have searched for someone for help, especially with the mental issues, I always look for that term evidence-based, because especially with mental health, you do run that risk of, like, is there even anything backing up what you're saying to me? And, you know, for some of it, the answer is yes. and for some people, maybe not as much. But I've had very good experiences. You know, as much as one can seeing doctors. Even my pharmacist is like the best. Which, I don't know if it's like sad or weird that like the pharmacist and I know each other by name, but interesting, you actually search for providers who advertise as evidence-based. So, I mean, if they don't use that exact term, you can still look for things that you know are real, not made up. Like cognitive behavioral therapy, for example, is one of the examples of something that is evidence-based. Not that it's really fixed my brain, but, you know, it's a process, I guess. More positive perception of pharmacists than doctors. I think it's a little hard to have that many negative experiences with pharmacists. Don't get me wrong, you could, but like my interactions with the pharmacist are pretty limited. What's the most helpful thing a therapist told you? I don't have an answer for that. Or rather, if I do have an answer, it's probably something too personal. Play Dome Keeper. I mean, kind of. Not really, but like, it can be good to have distractions sometimes. One of my therapists told me he believed me. Like, honestly, it sounds cliche to me to say it, but like, just having someone to listen can be helpful. That being said, I have extreme anxiety over meeting with people one-on-one, so it kind of is a bit counterproductive in that sense. in that whenever I have a meeting with a therapist coming up, I actually get super anxious for like a day. One-on-one thing related to music school, it's absolutely the same feeling as music school, yeah. I mean, I couldn't say for sure that like music school caused it, but it's something that I've relayed to my therapist, my psychiatrist, that, you know, it's that exact same feeling. Because with music lessons, right, it's that one-on-one meeting that always ends with a sort of vacuous go practice for an indeterminate number of hours and come back and we'll figure out what you're doing wrong next time. And no matter what you do, you won't feel like you accomplished enough. And like my percussion teacher in college was great. Like, it's not his fault at all. It's just like, I think if my lessons had been with anyone else, it would have just been worse. I blame him 0%. But the overall experience of music lessons for me is pretty unpleasant. I have this recurring dream, like pretty commonly, where I'm back in high school and I like am missing one credit or something, so I had to go back to take a high school class. But in this situation, I always already have my college degree, and I'm like explaining to people like, no, I already graduated, but I had to come back. I don't know what that means. I have that dream like regularly. This is like me at my current age with a college degree back in a high school class for some reason. I think to some extent that mirrors my experience at the end of college. I had to take like a couple of classes that I had missed for my major that by that point were really easy for me. So it was like me and a bunch of sophomores learning basic physics. That's that. You know what? I will simply find enough squares and buy the max health upgrade. How many more do I need? 8. Alright, mission accomplished. There's no way this is less than 8, right? Please, please. Okay. Now, how much can I reasonably carry? I'll drop one more. This is more than 8 though, and that's what's important. The odder part was that all the people I knew from high school were there again, and we were all older. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe that's the case in mine too. Okay, you get bought. I'm not taking the fruit right now. I'll save it for next time. And I try to see if I can find where that square went. I think I just lost the one. I don't know. I need to upgrade my weapon next. Be another couple years for me. I of course have zero intention of going. I don't know if I have any intention of ever going back to Georgia again. And I lived there for 13 years. At this point, I would be more surprised if I ever go there again in my life than if I don't. That being said, I met some good people there, you know. I had friends from college who I'd like to see again. So maybe, you know, one of them gets married or something, but no family there? Nope. My family's in here in California, and then my brother in New York. And then I have, I guess I have one cousin who lives in Georgia now, but she's from Alaska originally, but going to college in Georgia. Which is kind of odd. She moved there right after I moved away. I would like 5 squares. Alright, I gotta call it and head back up. Ow. It should come of no surprise to anyone what kind of student I was in high school. I was nerdy, but in a way that I put in no effort and passed my classes and then spent my actual time working on music. Surprise Pikachu face. Oh. I was a good enough student, though. Don't think I caused problems for anyone, and wasn't really, like, mean to anybody. At least not that I can recall. If anyone watching this knew me in high school and I was mean to you, I'm sorry. But also, it doesn't really sound like me. Morning, Nugatti Night. Okay. I'm upgrading my sword now. What? 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 Didn't I just upgrade my sword? Jesus. Okay. This run's not too bad right now, right? I don't know if I see this getting to 5K though. Just play greedy? Yeah, pretty much. Play as greedy as possible without dying, and the without dying part is pretty important. Yeah, if you can be really good at combat, it helps. Oh, how did that miss? Yeah, that's... Don't do that. Not sure I believe the don't die propaganda. Dang. You're on to me. The strategy all along has been to die. And I've just been trying to throw people off. Thank you. A little mushroom for me. Yeah, something tells me that Magnus Carlsen does not have the $100 million that Hans is attempting to sue him for. But also, I have no idea how suing someone works. And if you are just supposed to say a random made-up number. Seems like that wouldn't be the case, but I feel like, I'm not convinced necessarily that Hans cheated in that specific match against Magnus. But even if he didn't, like, that doesn't mean the lawsuit is any good. Also, hate to say it, but Hans, you're in a prime position to make a killing on Twitch subs. Just go back to Twitch streaming. We should not have gone back down here. Let's be real, you don't hate to say it. That's true, I don't. He used to stream, yeah, he was a streamer. Relatively popular as far as chess Twitch streaming goes. God, I hate those things. Those are by far the toughest enemies to deal with. I'll probably have to spend a triangle on healing. Go ahead and do that. What if Hans' name is the second Bobby Fischer? How long until he starts making anti-Semitic remarks to the press? That's what we meant by second Bobby Fischer, right? This feels like a run where I die. I'll try not to or whatever, but no promises. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Just don't give me any of the ones that dive at my shield. Please. And by shield, I mean not shield. I think if you're taking that upgrade, you've already accepted defeat. I would like to start turning the corner on this run. I don't know if I'm really in position to do that. Because there's still the whole you have to not die element in play. Might be worth taking accelerated reflection at least. And I have to find a couple of triangles as well. At least 2. Also known as a couple. I don't take reflect because I think I'm gonna kill things with it. I take reflect because I like the bigger shield pad. But I think now I take this and hope to kill things with it. Actually got that one in time. Love it. Oh no. You've gotta die. Okay. And then you've gotta die. Oh. I'm alive somehow. I would love 100,000 triangles, please. Is that too much to ask? Maybe start with 1. You gotta dream a little bigger. Thank you. Ugh. What a beautiful sight. Thank you for the easier fight this time. I appreciate that, game. Can I find 17 squares? Does that even beat my high score if I leave now? Or do I have to survive a little longer? Yeah, someone came in chat yesterday and told me that triangles are more common on the sides, and they seem to have been correct, based on my observations since then. Surviving one more wave beats your record. Well, I can't bring up 17 this time anyway, plus I don't think I found 17. There's 4 more down there. This puts me at 22, so I need to find another patch of squares anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight this wave and... Ooh. Take up some circles, because I can. Oh, is this the whole wave? That's so beautiful. Oh my god. Fruit is not super close. Oh, just kidding. I guess I can't tell how close it is, apparently. I was like, ah, it's got another 15 seconds on it. Then it immediately came up. Probably need to go a little more central to find squares. They are the most abundant resource, so it would be really nice for me to find some of them. Okay, I can heal a little bit. One triangle worth of healing is probably enough. Seven squares. Need 7 squares. Hold on, let me look at something. There, that's what I was looking at. Okay, not too bad. Not a bad wave. This thing might hit me a little bit though. Hopefully not. Okay, good. Yeah, stun laser. Gotta love that. I just need 7 squares and then I have enough to escape. That should be a new record, a new personal best, which will not be a world record. There we go. Straight down. I know I only need 7, but there's not really a good reason not to bring up extras. Drill sounds like a broken lighter. How many more combats are we greeting? Until it looks like I'm about to die. I mean, there's no reason to back out with the amount of health I have now, because it's enough to take a hit or two, go, whoa, I'm almost dead, and then leave. Oh, I thought I had drilled out more down there. I am not going to do any drilling right now. I will take up my 1 square. Right on time. Hate this thing. This is a hard wave too. So I'll probably leave. Let me think for 1 second. One of them died, right? Nope, I'm out. So that's still 3rd place, but it's a new PB.